Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of 2 active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. So I have my 2025 planner here, and I am super excited to use it. If you've seen any of my setup videos for my planner, you might know that I've been struggling with what I want my weekly and daily layout to look like. I was kind of getting sick of rewriting things over and over again, and so I decided that I would try to combine my weekly and my daily in one multi-page spread. But let me walk you through what I was thinking. In this top left corner, I would write all my HB90 tasks, which for me are really my making all the plans tasks. And then I have little circles so that I can track where I am in the process. Am I scripting, videoing, editing, scheduling, or watching and liking? Then in the boxes to the right of that, I can track how many task blocks I spent on each day and then total them up and then have a running total for the entire week of how much time I've spent on all my making all the plans tasks. My next area is errands, and I thought about putting in a checklist here, but instead I just put in lines. Then I have an open box where I can put any making all the plans notes, brainstorming ideas, anything along those lines. And then along the bottom, I have all the days of the week, and I'm planning on using those to note things like which day I'm going to clean the bathrooms, which day I'm going to make my meal plan, all of those things just as reminders of things that I need to complete. And that way, if I need to move them to a different day, I can do that. And then in the sidebar, I am going to start by laying out my routine. And I'm going to do this gradually, so I didn't pre-populate this at all. But eventually, both the bottom and the right sidebar will be pre-populated with items so that I don't have to rewrite them each week. And then for my daily sheets, I am using half pages. And I did this so that when I flip from page to page, I can still see my making all the plans tasks list, as well as my routines list on the right and my tasks along the bottom. So on each daily spread, I do have an hourly time breakdown, as well as areas for exercise, personal work, making all the plans, and home tasks, as well as a slot for dinner. I did take the work tasks off of the weekends. So let's go ahead and get started by decorating the spread. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. There isn't a lot of space for decor. So I did grab 3 different sizes of washi tape so that I have a variety. I also have these fall stickers from Color Mood Designs off of Etsy, but I felt like they were a good size. And it really feels like fall here compared to winter, and I'll take that. But I thought that these would be fitting. And I do have some various boxes. I don't know that I'll use boxes on this spread, but I did pull a few sheets of leftovers just in case. And I wasn't really sure where to start by decorating, so I did grab a mild liner and highlight the only appointment I have for the week, and that is a dentist appointment. And I'm going to go ahead and write that in. My kids might have a well visit on Friday or a med check on Friday, but I might have to move that depending on plans. So I will make a note of that for myself to check later, but when everybody else is in bed, it's hard to check that. I did realize that I did not leave a space to write the dates for the days of the week, so I'm going to just go ahead and put these on the top line, and I will try to figure out a better place to put the dates at a different time. I also like to put what week of the year it is, so I will go through and try and find a place to put that as well. But this is my first trial run of this layout, so it could be scrapped by next week. I'm hoping that this will work a little better, but it does not give me that weekly overview that I like. I'm hoping that my Google Calendar will be enough for that. Here I am just making a note of things that I want to tweak on my layouts so that I don't forget. And I am using my Pilot capless fountain pen, and I love it. It is not erasable, so that's dangerous for me, but I just love how it writes, and I have not put it down since I first opened it up and put the first bit of ink in. I probably should order more ink since I use it for everything, but it is probably my new favorite pen. I also don't usually work with a week at a time in my planner when I'm decorating it. I usually have it all pulled out. I also did cut these half sheets a little wonky, so they were hard to get in and out. But again, this is just a trial run, and I am bringing you along with me from the beginning. So off camera, I am just fighting with some of this washi tape and it does not want to come off the roll. So I ended up having to cut into the roll some just to get it started. But my thought was that if I ran some washi tape across the bottom of the half sheet, then it would overlap onto the half sheets. So Sunday is part of the full sheet where I laid down the washi tape, and then I'm just going to line up my paper and put the washi tape in line with the sheet on the bottom, and then I'm going to turn the page and just fold the washi tape over so that it will continue. Is it a perfectly straight line? Nope, it's not, but I do like it, and I do like this little washi tape. I am really struggling with the pages being on the discs already, so I am betting that next week I will not put it in the planner or probably even punch it until I'm ready to put it in the planner after it being fully decorated. So I will go ahead and do this to all the pages. I will say that it shows up a little bit better on the page than it does on camera, but I do like that it adds a little bit of visual interest to the page. Do I have to decorate these pages? Absolutely not. They are completely functional without the decor, but I really do like to decorate my pages because it draws me into them and it keeps me coming back throughout the week. If I did not decorate them, I don't think that I would enjoy getting into my planner as much. But that being said, I do choose functionality over decor, so I'm not going to cover up a space I need for my functionality in order just to add decor, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to just run this across the first page as well. And again, this is why I normally decorate outside of my discs because I find it hard to work around the discs. So I specifically chose these stickers because I am trying to calm my life right now, calm my house, and I felt like these were just relaxing, calming images. So nothing too bright and crazy this week, just trying to bring that energy level back down after Christmas. I am working on taking all the Christmas decor down from my house, and I'm pretty proud of what I got accomplished in the last couple days with little energy. And if you have also been struggling with low energy, you'll understand that I had 3 bags of random stuff in my office. I had an old purse that just had a bunch of random things thrown into it. I had a bag of randomness from my car when I had to get my car worked on for 2 weeks. And then I had another bag of things from my old work laptop bag. And they have probably been sitting in my office staring at me for probably 3 or 4 months. And I was just overwhelmed with the thought of emptying them out. So, as I took down my Christmas decor in my office, I completely cleaned everything. The only thing left I need to do is vacuum, but I kept tripping over those 3 bags, and I finally looked at them and realized that most of that stuff doesn't even belong in the office. So, I carried it into the bedroom and stared at it for about a half an hour. Decided that instead of cleaning out the bags, I would clean out my closet, clean out my drawers, and just do a complete refresh. And that's when I finally started getting a little more energy and a little more, I'll call it courage, to go through those bags. And I'm not going to lie, it did take some time because there were things that needed to go to every corner of the house. There was sunscreen that needed to go to the laundry room, and umbrellas and hats that needed to go to the front closet. There were some things that did belong back in my car, a couple things that went back to the office, a few things that went in my room, a lot of trash, some things that belonged in my purse. So I just went through those things bit by bit and finally accomplished those things. And it feels so good to walk into my office and not see a bunch of just random bags on the floor. I do unfortunately have a smaller bag that I need to take back to work and go through, but it is at least manageable now. So, all this to say that I am just trying to calm and quiet my life one little area at a time. My next goal is to get all of the Christmas decor down by the first of the year so that I can start off the first refreshed and just calm and ready to start the new year in a good space. So I feel like this is a good amount of decor. I do like bringing in those black sentence sheets. I didn't think that every page needed decor since I did have decor on the outer edges of the main sheets. So I feel good about these pages. And then last but not least, I'm not really sure what I want to do in order to keep track of my routines, but I thought I would add just a little bit of color. I'm just highlighting every fifth line, and I'm going to write in my routines as I start to work on them throughout the week. And then as I build these up, I will start to make them more permanent because I am not going to want to have to write these in every week. But let me know down below if there are things that you are working on before the first of the year in order to set yourself up for a successful start to 2025. So I'm hoping that these pages solve some of the issues that I have been struggling with. So follow along and see if it works or not. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great start to the new year. Bye.